Hi, my name is Caroline Haas, and I'm defending the Phyllium giganteum, otherwise known as the giant leaf insect.
Howdy, my name is Elena Swallers, and I'm defending the Haliomorpha halis, or the brown stink bug, and we are debating which bug has better defense mechanisms between the giant leaf insect and the brown stink bug.
The giant leaf insect, scientifically known as Phyllium giganteum, is a very unique type of insect for various reasons. The insects are found deep in the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia, where their incredible camouflage comes in handy. They resemble leaves so much that they are often referred to as walking leaves. The species reproduce through partho, meaning that solely females reproduce and fertilize eggs that hatch solely females. Are there ever male giant leaf insects, though there have been occasional instances where males have been found in nature. The giant leaf insects are primarily green with brown markings on the outer edges of their body to help them blend in with the rainforest setting. The length of their bodies can be as long as 10 centimeters, and they have a wide frame. The giant leaf insects also have veins that appear to be veins of a leaf. It's hard to notice a discrepancy between the insect and a leaf. This species is rather passive as they stay very still throughout the day while they migrate and hunt their food at night. The insect predominantly eats leaves of oak, eucalyptus, rose, raspberry, salmonberry, and bramble. Naturally used to the rainforest environment, giant leaf insects need to live in a humid but ventilated atmosphere. It's actually not uncommon to own giant leaf insects as pets because people are so fascinated to watch the large bug eat and move. The giant leaf insects are truly interesting as they are able to naturally defend themselves from predators just by staying still.
Just like other stink bugs, the brown stink bug's body is in the shape of a shield, brown with off-white spots on its back. They typically eat soybeans, vegetables, and a wide variety of fruit crops, including pears, peaches, raspberries, apples, cherries, figs, mulberries, and green beans. Bugs have 3 life stages in their life cycle: egg, nymph, and adult. While in the nymph stage, the brown stink bugs go through 5 stages called nymphal instars. Each stage lasts about a week, depending on the temperature outside. Colors during these nymphal instars, getting darker as each one passes. Once they become adults, they are sexually mature within 2 weeks of their final molt. When adult brown stink bugs are trying to find a mate, males and females each send out vibration signals to attract and locate their mating partner. The females lay eggs in large quantities at a single time. Originally discovered in Pennsylvania, they were at first just an agricultural pest, eating and destroying farmers' crops. However, they've now become a household pest as well, entering people's homes during the winter, destroying gardens, and stinking up people. If the brown stink bug is disrupted or endangered, it releases a pungent odor in an attempt to protect them, or jump off of plants to get away from whatever they believe is about to hurt them. Eating, destroying fruit trees and shade trees. The bug is a muted brown color. It does have something that makes it stand out amongst other bugs. The distinctive feature is the white and dark lines alternating on their antenna. Although this is their most distinguishable characteristic, they can still be easily confused with other bugs within the hemipteran family. In addition, they also have dark lines on the edge of their abdomen, giving these bugs another feature to help it be more distinguishable amongst the rest of the system. Although brown stink bugs don't have any benefits to society, they're extremely good at defending themselves and escaping from their attackers.
Giant leaf insects are naturally made to defend themselves from their predators by simply staying still in their environment. They do not move during the day and blend in with the leafy terrain of the rainforest. Then at night, the giant leaf insects move and are able to find food as their predators are now out of their way. Rainforests are not easy places. Their defense mechanism really is. Brown stink bugs defend themselves through a completely different method. Giant leaf insects, brown stink bugs do not hide, but they purposefully release a smell to repel their predators. This method is not as reliable as camouflage because people want bugs to extinguish bugs are harmless and do not affect humans.
Giant leaf insects blend in with their environment extremely well. However, that defense mechanism, humans killed them. So closely resemble leaves, it's very easy for humans or other large animals to step on them and kill them without even realizing it. These bugs are harmless. They could be accidentally stepped on, therefore making this defense mechanism not 100% successful. With brown stink bugs, humans intentionally stay away from them, especially making sure they don't step on them. If these bugs were to be stepped on, they would release their unpleasant odor, making anyone in close proximity become disgusted. Humans don't want to experience the smell the bugs will put off by being crushed, so the bugs get to continue on their way. Because of this, the brown stink bugs remain alive and protected, making their odor defense mechanism extremely successful.
It is true that giant leaf insects could actually be killed by other factors such as animals in the rainforest stepping on them, but at least they are protected from their prey who purposefully try to kill them. Any insect or animal, for that matter, could be killed accidentally. Brown stink bugs could accidentally be stepped on, but people or the animals that stepped on them would definitely notice it. Also, people could use technology to cover the smell of stink bugs and exterminate them, since they only harm society by majorly destroying crops. In the United States, that people would want to get rid of them. Giant leaf insects do not harm any environment or society, so no humans will want to kill them. They eat plants and do not kill other insects, so they are peaceful bugs. They have their own.
The fact that giant leaf insects are peaceful and harmless is true. Doesn't help the fact that some humans who keep them as pets may not know how to properly take care of them, potentially die faster than they would have in the wild. It's also true that humans would not want to intentionally kill these harmless insects, but they may be slowly killing their pet without even realizing it. Insects are not used to living in a controlled environment, so it's harder for them to stay healthy. Bugs, however, are alive in states and have been seen in 19 other states. Prevalent in the United States because they don't get killed very often. The number of brown stink bugs in the United States just goes to show how successful their defense mechanism truly is.
Giant leaf insects are harmless and naturally have the ability to blend in with the rainforest. If they did not have their camouflage, they would be completely vulnerable. Best camouflages of any insect, they are able to survive in one of the most dangerous atmospheres in the world. It is very they have a particularly interesting role in the entomology world. Invisible, yet they are so prevalent in Southeast Asia because of the success of their defense mechanism. Insects sting or bite to defend themselves. The brown stink bug releases bad scents. But giant leaf insects do not affect other bugs, animals, or humans whatsoever. Mimicry of nature is it is clear to see that giant leaf insects do this perfectly. Researching giant leaf insects and how they came to be would help us understand ecology and entomology in a whole new way.
The number of brown stink bugs in the world truly shows how successful their odor defense mechanism is. Without this, animals would eat them willingly and often, as well as humans squishing them as soon as they come into sight. Because of their awful smell, animals never want to eat them, and humans never want to kill them. Leaf insects have really good camouflage that hides them from predators, but once the predators do find the insect, nothing will stop it from eating it. Its camouflage only delays the predator from eating it. The research surrounding brown stink bugs involves finding chemicals that will kill. The problem with this, a chemical that hurts the insect but not the plant. These bugs are important to study because the more information that is known about them, the more likely scientists are to find a chemical that can kill these pests to save the crops that they are destroying.